I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Race number 3, the start of the place accumulator at 12:50. It's over 1,000 meters. It's a highly competitive B division handicap. Before we have a look at the field, let's get into that interview package.
Yeah, look, the filly's doing exceptionally well at home. She ran a way below par race her last start. Prior to that, her form was solid and she was very consistent. So we decided to give her a nice breather and freshen her up. She certainly, I think she'll probably be the pick of the parade ring. She's got a magnificent coat for this time of the year. And her work has been solid. We're bringing her back to a 5. We looked at the program going forward. We were battling to find another race for her. So we have sharpened her up for this race. And I think she's drawn about 7 or thereabout. So with a little bit of luck, she'll be competitive again.
Yeah, thanks to Glenn Kotson for his input there on horse number 8, Lady Heist. Just looking at the race, yeah, I don't know how you're going to play this because you'll do well to try and get through the minimum spend. If you're going to go on the KZN Stakes run, then you're going to possibly side with Ancient Epic, who beats the most of this field. I mean, horses that were behind her in that KZN Stakes. Let's have a look at them. Baby's Delight, number 1. Number 3, Worship. You go on to number 5. Amarandi was in that race. Number 9 was there as well, Sabatini. So was number 10, Sweet Symphony, and Auntie Lizzie. So, yeah, there is some weight turnarounds with those horses that she beat last time out. But the fact is she's in really good form. So is the jockey and the trainer. So I think that she could hold them again. And she put in a good follow-up run behind Our Emily. She's a horse that I'll look as a roving banker in the race. I'm not confident to banker her in the place accumulator, but she definitely gets my vote as possibly, one of the leading lights in the race. I'm not surprised to see her at around 5-1 in the betting, but if you do take down the betting, they're betting 4-1 the field. The late scratching here is number 2, or should I say the early scratching here is number 2, Big-Eyed Girl. Ancient Epic or anything. That's the way I see it. I know that she won at big odds last time out, or when she won her last start at a penultimate start, but the fact is Garrett's got her in a good space.
Yeah, she's a filly that's definitely thriving at the moment. She's in good form. She loves the course and distance. She's a distance specialist, and I think you're set to get a good run from her. And I like your comment about that. She's a roving banker. The horse that I'm going for is number 3, Worship. Now, she's 2.5 kgs better off at the weights with Ancient Epic on that KZN listed run, and I think that she could turn the form around. If we have a look at where she came from, she was second last at the 400 and she improved a lot. I mean, she ran into 4th position and I think with there being a lot of pace on in the race once again, I think the race could tee up perfectly for this individual. Rachel Venniker aboard once again, and she's the type of horse that on a day she can certainly run, and I think that she'll put in a bowl showing on Saturday. So she's gonna be the top selection for me. I think number 1, Baby's Delight, is another horse that you have to include, but she was heavily penalized for that run in the poinsettia. She went up 9 points for running into 3rd position. She's got the 1.5 kgs off the back. The 1,000 could just be on the sharper side, but I think she'll be running on strongly also at the finish. And then number 9, Sabatini. Now, my only doubt is whether she'll be able to get to the front. If she does, I think she'll run a bold race. But if she has to cut throat with other horses up in front, I don't think that's going to suit her. But she's a horse that is now on a mark of 91. She's gone up at 2 points for her last effort behind Ancient Epic. And I think she'll put in a good performance. So I think if you like Ancient Epic, you've got to give number 9, Sabatini, a bit of a squeak just based on their last meeting. But I think number 3, Worship, could just be the right horse in the race. She'll be doing her best work at the finish. PA-wise, numbers?
2 numbers for me, numbers 4 and 7. I'm going to like getting the queue. I think Richard Fourie gets the right tune out of her. She's speedy. She's very capable on a day. I think if he gets to the front or racing up handy from that draw, he could make them try and work for that victory as they turn into the straight. So I'm going to go 4 and 7 in the place accumulator. My big spend on the day is going to be the pick 6. I'm not going to be spending too much on the PA. I think it's worth chasing that 6 million rand that will come up in race number 4. But I'll go 4 and 7 here in the PA.
I think those numbers certainly could be enough. If not, you could include number 3 Warship as well. But 3, 4, 7, those certainly do look to be horses that have lively chances in race number 3 in what does look to be a tricky start to the PA.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.